everyone. Hello, LPOPers. I'm so happy to be back with another webinar. Not just some other webinar. We finally have a core team member with us as an innovator. I'm sure there's a lot in everyone's mind, like, what does this mean for Lollipop? What will happen now? Well, we are lucky to have an innovator with us tonight. Well, actually, innovators, to have some of our questions answered. And guess what? Vince is also one of the members of the innovating team. So he knows about what's happening and what's going on and what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to his opinions and advice on how we can maximize the use of the features of Lollipop. If that's not enough, we have invited a guest speaker with us who can also give us advice on a lot of things in relation to NFTs and Lollipop. He is one of the first and leading fintech entrepreneurs. But more about his resume later. He is also one of the innovators. We will ask him about the features of innovator activities and Lollipop's vision and so much more. Make sure to stick around until the end because the information we will be sharing with you may be key in your future investments with the project Lollipop. His name is Max Cohen. Before anything else, let me briefly introduce ourselves and how we got involved in this industry. As I always am, I will be your moderator for tonight. My name is Chad. I'm the one on your left, I think. I have 20 years of experience in various fields, including education and customer service industries. I also have some knowledge on financial markets, such as FX rates, bonds, and derivatives. I have worked as a math teacher and as a trainer in companies and educating students and trainees. I am interested in more and more learning about DeFi and the NFT industry, but it seems very technical for me. I'm a beginner in this industry as many participants, so I think I can and will ask a lot of questions from the same general perspective as a lot of you guys. I may not be able to answer all of your questions, but with the growing community in our Telegram and Twitter channels, we can share important information regarding these topics. We are here to help each other reach the same goal, make money. Sounds funny, but that's the truth. Come on, who wouldn't want to gain money on the side and be able to use it when you need it the most, right? I cannot be in this webinar alone. I always need the expertise of one of our innovators, Mr. Vince Power. Good evening, Vince. How are you today?
Good evening, Chad, and good evening, everyone. My name is Vince. Thanks for having me again tonight. Very appreciated. I've been invited several times in these webinars, and my background is I've been involved in the industry for a while now, mainly focusing on fintech and international payments, large-scale transformation programs globally. And I'm a regular speaker on this program for those of you who don't know me. The reason we have announced the existence of Innovator this way is that Lollipop initially followed the spirit of a decentralized autonomous organization, a DAO, where each core team member is working together to achieve a big goal using his or his accomplishments and competencies. In the light of the recent excitement, it was decided to publicly communicate the information and project development in terms of accuracy of communication. My idea is to focus on how to build a system that provides incentives to those who are involved in Lollipop and to make it exciting so that Lollipop can thrive and move forward towards its goals.
Thank you, Vince. I hope you never get tired of us inviting you in these webinars. We really need your answers and we appreciate the help you can give us in terms of our questions. For those who have been with us since the first webinar, welcome back. Thank you for your patronage. For those who we are having for the first time, welcome as well. We are happy to have you. The more the merrier, right? Now, for the benefit of the ones who are curious about Lollipop, please give me a few minutes to explain what it is. To cut the story short, Lollipop will become the Amazon of NFT global markets. We want everyone to know the importance of this claim. This is made possible by the combination of DeFi or decentralized finance and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Can you guys imagine how the world would be like now? With Lollipop, convenience is the name of the game. Get in and get out. That's how easy using the application will be. Awesome, right? Wait until you get to use it. Speaking of using, here is a screenshot of the staking page. If you observe the staking page, you will notice that the 3-month staking interest rate has dropped. I have been trying to understand this declining interest rates. Maybe you guys too. But our expert Vince will help us understand this later on. For the meantime, I suggest you put your money in the highest interest rate now and secure the interest rate for later. Who knows? It can go down again, right? Let's move on, Vince. I'm so sorry to be talking too much all the time. I want to know about the following features of LOLLIPOP. In this case, we are looking at the auction page. Now let's talk about the kind of recent release auction feature. As the name suggests, the auction is a function that allows participants to sell tokens and bid on them. The neat part of this is that every day, yes, every single day, there will be always something to bid on. This can either be LPOPs or NFTs. This is another one-of-a-kind feature. We auction something that is up for sale every day. So I am looking at it every day these days, guys. What do you think about this feature, Vince?
Well, Chad, it's a very well done feature, if I say so myself. Currently, there are no new tokens or power-up tokens on the market yet, but they will be eventually. But there are items being sold at a discount. Yeah, all of those items being auctioned can be of great benefit to users who use them. The fact that this is being held every day is expected to attract a large number of users. This is a great feature for LOLLIPOP and for the users, and there can be win-win opportunities.
I totally agree with Vince. What makes it so great is that it happens every day. Awesome. With that, everyone needs to be up on their toes to make sure to catch the auction for the day. Just like what Forrest Gump said, LOLLIPOP is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That's what makes it so exciting. You don't know what you're gonna get. If you think of it this way, you have the possibility of getting something big. Isn't that exciting, Vince? Don't you think this will get a lot of attention?
Well, as I mentioned a little while ago, this auction feature is essential in the expansion of LOLLIPOP's visibility. It helps us incubate and to get the market awareness around us. So just like when large investors can sell their shares at a discount to the market price in order to increase their holders, this is a completely new feature that's never been seen before in DeFi. Usually, large investors have only held their shares as whales, and it was difficult for them to increase the number of holders or to contribute to the expansion of the project recognition. But with LOLLIPOP, investors can use the auction function to make it easy to contribute. It's a great feature to get all the holders excited about the project just the way it should be now.
Oh, I see. So the auction is attracting attention because it's a brand new feature that allows people to make money and support projects at the same time. This is what gets some participants from all over the world to join in. And it's a good competition because it gives me a reason not to take my eyes off it every day. When am I ever gonna sleep, Vince? Auction can aid with generating income, right? But how can you make money with the auction feature? I want to know that, Vince.
Of course, if you can buy LOLLIPOP in auctions at a discount to the market price, then you know you're ahead of the curve, right? And then there's also the power-up tokens. So you already understand that this token that boosts your yield by a multiple, 2, 3, 5 times the power-up token, yeah?
Yes, I'm anticipating that release too.
You know there will be a difference in LPOP earned between yield boost for a person staking 100 LPOP and yield boost for a person staking 100,000 LPOP, right?
So there'll be more LPOP gained when boosted by someone staking 100,000 LPOPs. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, that's the value of LPOP changing depending on who uses it. So if a large investor thinks he can make more money with the LPOP he will pay a higher price for LPOP. The LPOP will be available for a limited time or in limited quantities. So everybody can be the first to get their hands on LPOP and sell it at an auction for a high price. Everyone will have a chance. It'll be fun.
Okay. So if I understand it correctly, the way it works is that you get something you find useful and sell it to someone who does a lot of staking. I guess I won't have to rush to sell, right? I'll make more money when the price of LPOP goes up. Time to hodl, right? For everyone out there, maybe we can work together so that we can gain income together. So if anyone of you gets the info about the auction, please let everyone know through our Telegram and Twitter channels. What do you think, Vince?
Yeah, that's how to attract, that's how Lollipop intended the auction to be used, Chad. And I think this will attract users who are not LPOP holders before and create an even better and a wider community. After all, with participants from all over the world, you never know when an opportunity is going to present itself 24 hours a day.
That's what I thought. Guys, if you see something interesting in the auction like new tokens, please tell us on Twitter and Telegram. I'm so excited. Guys, this is gonna be fun. Not just that, profitable at the same time. This is what makes Lollipop so great. We got some questions that need answering, so let's get to it, Vince. First question: what tokens are you interested in and when will they be auctioned? But let me do the honors, all of them. But to be honest, I'll definitely jump on the power-up tokens. How about you, Vince?
Well, of course, you're still paying attention to all of them. We're still looking to exhibit some tokens that people might not expect, so look forward to that. As I mentioned earlier, the ability to buy at a discount is also an essential feature for increasing the number of holders. And I'm excited that the unveiling of the new tokens will be the most exciting part. It must be so fascinating to be the first to get a token that you don't even know what it is.
Indeed, Vince. It's very exciting. It's like opening a gift for Christmas and tearing out the gift wrappers, right? There's no doubt I'm paying attention to all the tokens. In this case, the way it works is that I can buy LPOPs at a discounted rate. I want to get the new tokens before everyone else and brag about it, and buy power-up tokens from the auction to sell even if I don't use them myself. It sounds so selfish, but definitely excited. Question 2, staking, Vince. The 3-month staking dropped its interest rate. By the way, the staking pool is going crazy, right? My friends are also so surprised about this. As of now, the interest rate for 3 months and 12-month staking have decreased several times already. I'm considering to do staking additionally, but I have to be in a hurry because the interest rate is getting lower. I believe we've discussed this previously, but may I ask the reason of that, Vince?
Yeah, staking is really increasing every day. I think this is the first time DeFi has been staked like this, and the fact that so many people are staking is proof that people are excited about the project, Chad. That was the reason for the lower interest rate also. The maximum number of LPOP tokens is fixed, so the number of tokens allocated for staking distribution has already been fixed. This means there's a limit to the number of cards that can be staked in the staking course. Of course, as more and more users join the staking program, this limit will decrease, so the interest rate will go down, and perhaps at this rate, some courses and options will disappear.
Oh, okay. I see. You heard it from the expert, guys. It's best to stake now than later when the interest rates have gone down. Again, it is clear that staking in Lollipop has been popular for the users, which led to lower interest rate. The early bird catches the worm, as they say it, right? And the way I understand it is that since there's a fixed number of staking tokens to be distributed, that means the rate of interest will go down as there are fewer tokens. That makes sense. Well, if you haven't already, you better hurry, guys. The interest rate will go down and down. I think you should do it now. Seriously. I can't wait what the future holds for this project. All right. Let's take a break with all the discussions and let's get down and dirty. I will show you guys how the auction feature works. In the auction, you will be able to list your assets. In this case, I will show you how to list LPOPs. After listing, I will show you how to bid on it. And after winning for the auction, waiting for the auction to end, how you will be able to claim it. Does that sound good? All right. Let me just share a different screen here and not waste any of your time. Now, let me just explain why I have to show you how the auction feature works first. In order for you to be able to use the Lollipop system, you need to have LPOP. LPOP is the currency we will be using in order to be able to make transactions. That's beside the gas fee that you will be paying, which in this case, you will be using BNB for it. Kindly refer to the video created on how to add LPOP in your MetaMask account in the BSC mainnet. That is already shared in the Twitter and Telegram channels. I hope that makes it clear. You also have the option to exchange the currencies to get LPOP. In order for you to do this, you can simply exchange, or in this case, use our swap feature. This one will enable you to exchange your currencies in the Lollipop website as well. These are just listing down the options everyone has to be able to get LPOPs. Cool, huh? Once you have LPOPs, then you can use the stake feature. All these three features in one application. Now that is invention. And now, don't be overwhelmed. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to use these three features: auction, swap, stake, so you don't get left behind. That's what we're here for, right? We help each other. Now let's get to it. I am now on the Lollipop website. By clicking on the launch app button here in the middle of the screen, it will bring you to the features available. In the next page, click on auction right there. So in this auction page, you will see that there was an auction that just ended. These are auctions that we post in our Twitter and Telegram SNS channels so that everyone has a chance to have LPOP. We want LPOPs to be distributed so that everybody can use them. Right now, here in the auction page, all you need to do is to hit create auction and the auction creator box will appear. If you click on the drop-down menu, it will list down the assets you already have. I have BUSD, LPOP. Okay, in this case, other is the ability for you to list NFTs. This is still in progress, but I'm telling you, they will be coming out soon. So let's list LPOP. So I choose LPOP here. After choosing LPOP from the drop-down menu, the auction creator will show here. You can see the details of how much LPOP is compared to USD and BNB right there. Under the first line is where you will specify the amount of LPOP that you would like to auction, okay? Or you can choose a percentage of the amount of what you have. You can choose that right there. The next one is a tricky part. You want to auction your assets to gain income from what you already have. In order to make a fair price of what you will auction, it's best to check the current price of LPOP compared to USD and BNB. When we know the price of LPOP to be USD, we can decide how much we'd like to post this. So, in order for you to check out which one is the price, you can check our swap page. Let's close this out. So here on the swap page, okay, you can choose LPOP. You can specify the amount here to the two currency and specify BNB. That's the current price. You can also check out how much it is with BUSD, and that's the current price. So knowing these prices, that's how you'll determine how much you'd like to gain and post your auction. So let's get back to the auction page. Here, I will auction out 500 LPOPs, okay? So you can see the price difference here already. Okay, this is where you will base your initial bid. I will post it to 1.8. Careful of the decimal places, guys, okay? And once you type that in there, you will see the difference of currencies compared to each other, okay? So if you subtract that current bid to the current price, that's how much difference you will make you will be making against 500 LPOPs that you will be auctioning. Okay, all right. So now under the initial bid, you can either back out. In this case, I won't, and hit confirm. I'm not so sure if my MetaMask is showing on display, but it will always ask you to connect it. So let me type my password so it will be unlocked. Okay, I hope you can see the gas fee. Anyway, the gas fee is very minimal, but to make sure that you have BNB first in order for you to pay for the gas fee. Okay, that is another currency that you will be using in the Ethereum or the BSC mainnet. Again, we have already discussed this in our other video on how to add your MetaMask account. When you have confirmed the BNB amount, hit confirm, and then wait for the auction to be posted. Okay, what we normally do when somebody posts an auction for LPOPs, we post this on Twitter and Telegram so that everyone has a chance to win LPOPs. Okay, so in this case, please note that the limit of posting is 20 minutes. Okay, and in order for you to claim it, there's a 10-minute waiting time. Okay, so what do these mean? So when auctioning, people have 20 minutes to bid to win the bid. Other people also have 20 minutes to decide if they want to win the bid or if it's worth bidding for. So it really depends. So after winning a bid in the auction, the specific person will need to wait 10 minutes before they get the tokens they want. And see here, this is already what I listed, 500 LPOPs. Okay, so everyone will have an option to bid. Okay, so this is what we share on Telegram and on Twitter so that everyone can get LPOPs. And it was that easy. I mean, come on, seriously. I showed this to my daughter the other day and she said it's so easy to list down your assets. It's easier than multiplication, she said, but I made sure she doesn't know my password to my MetaMask account. She might end up using my LPOPs for NFTs. Who knows, right? All right, so we wait for 20 minutes before the auction ends. So now it's a waiting game. Okay, so we are back. 500 LPOPs for grabs. I'm going to show you how to bid. Hit the bid down here and it'll ask you for the connection to your MetaMask account and show you the gas fee. See, if you hit confirm, it will show you your bid. So there are some techniques that people do. They bid at the last minute or the last second so that they can win that particular auction and no one else can bid after them. So we wait for that, and that's my bid down there. So I'm hoping that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's sold. Yes. So I won my listing. I won the auction. Okay, so how do you know that you won that particular auction, right? You have that claim button right there. Okay, if you don't have a claim button, that means somebody else won it. So I'm going to hit the hit claim right here. And there's another gas fee for that. So there are 3 gas fees that you will be paying. One is for listing, one for the bidding, and the other one for claiming. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you have a 10-minute wait time for you to get your LPOPs on your MetaMask account. And that is how you will know that you've won the LPOP auction. Easy. So the higher bidder wins, obviously. In this case, that's what happened. Easy. Anybody can do it. All right. So let's get on to the next feature, which is the swap function. Let me display that right now. So let's go back to the home page. Here, click on launch app again, and it will directly bring you into the swap option. Okay, so here are the options that you have. Now, in our previous video, I showed you how to swap LPOPs for BUSD, which in this case, I will be doing the opposite. Okay, I will be changing this to BUSD, and here in the to currency, I'll make that LPOP. So change that up. Okay, let me exchange 100 BUSD to LPOPs. Okay, so more or less 1 BUSD is equivalent to 1.18817 LPOPs. Okay, so if you're okay with that, click unlock MetaMask account right there, and it will connect it to your MetaMask account. Type in your password. So that shows you the estimated price right there. Why estimated? It's because of the volatility of the currencies. The volatility may change the price difference in a few seconds. Okay, so that's how volatile it is. So after unlocking that wallet, click on swap. Now, don't be scared hitting these buttons because the transaction will not go through. You will not be charged until it connects it to your MetaMask account, which we will be asking you to confirm the gas fee. That is the only time you will be charged for it. So I click on confirm swap here. Again, it will ask me to be directed to my MetaMask account. If I agree with that particular gas fee, I hit confirm. There you go. How easy was that, right? I think even my dog can do it. He's trained. He's an American bully. He's smart, you know. Anyway, I'll close that. You can also see the BSC scan for the transaction details. Let me show you that as well. Here are the transaction details. Okay, and let's close it up. Now you have LPOPs. How easy was that? I don't think it took me 5 minutes. All we needed to do was wait 20 minutes for the auction or to win that particular LPOPs, right? But anyway, if you use this particular website, their application, anybody can use it. You don't need to be an expert on cryptocurrency and read and compare prices. You know, it's very easy. So once you have LPOPs, the best option for you is to stake. So there are two options. You can hit on stake here on the current screen, or if you're at the homepage of Lollipop, click on launch app again. Let's close these other windows, hit stake. Okay, so the staking page will display several maturities. This is because some of the maturities have already matured and people have already gathered their additional LPOPs. How cool was that? We just launched it a few months ago, and the ones who staked for 3 months already received their interest rate. So in this video, I will again stake in the 24 months maturity. All we need to do is to click on stake there, and this is the remaining LPOPs that I have. Okay, let me stake 500. Again, make sure of the decimal places. A decimal point is very, very particular. I hit confirm. Again, it will connect it to my MetaMask account. Okay, when I have confirmed the gas fee, it will just take a few seconds for it to completely be pushed through with a transaction. So let's wait just a few seconds. Okay, there you go. Anyway, it was 10 or less than 10 seconds. How do you know that it went through successfully? You will see your positions here. You can see the positions you posted here below. Okay, these withdraw buttons are still grayed out because it hasn't been 24 months yet. Okay, so we wait for that. And that's it. And those are the 3 features that we have in the Lollipop website so far. All in one: auction, swap, and stake. Now, if you have any questions, feel free. Anybody can ask. Even beginner questions are welcome. Okay, ask us in Twitter and in our Telegram channels, and we would be more than glad to help you out. Sorry to keep you waiting, Vince, but you know, since we started these features, so much have been staked already. It has reached almost or more than $11 million, believe it or not. What do you think about this, Vince?
Oh, yeah, Chad, it's really a phenomenal increase. I don't see anything else like it.
Definitely one of a kind, but just to wait and see, guys. There are other features that will be coming out by the end of this year. So stay tuned in our SNS channels and we will definitely keep you posted. If you think we're done, well, not quite. As I mentioned at the start of the webinar, we will be having a very distinguished guest. He'll be talking about the future of the Innovators activities and the Lollipop project as well. Without further delay, our very awaited guest and innovator, Mr. Max Cohen. Welcome, Max.
Hey, nice to meet everyone. I'm Max Cohen, 30-year fintech entrepreneur and a proud Lollipop innovator advisor. As Vince mentioned earlier, Lollipop started out in the spirit of a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, with no specific team leader, but with each core team member using his or her own strengths to achieve a big goal. The format was one in which everyone worked together toward a common goal. However, in light of recent excitement around the project, it was decided that we needed someone to be the public face of the project from a standpoint of information and accuracy in communicating our intentions for the project's development. I am very pleased and honored to have been asked to do this.
Oh, so that's how it happened. Max, you have a great background and you started several businesses. One of a kind resume as well, if I may add. I can just imagine how busy you are. Well, let's get right to the questions, shall we? How do you hope to change the Lollipop project by having core team members come out into the open as innovators?
Well, first off, thank you so much, Chad. I really appreciate your compliments, and it's been such a joy to work with the whole Lollipop team, and it's just been an amazing experience. So thank you, first off.
Sure.
So from now on, I'll be the face of Lollipop, and I will be speaking out about Lollipop's vision at more and more events and conferences. Of course, it's not only me, but each member of the team will communicate about Lollipop based upon their own experience and philosophy so that we will be able to gain more trust from everyone. I'm confident that together we will have more people with whom we can create a tangible vision.
Awesome. Yeah. Vince and Max will be the Kobe and Shaq during the Lakers' reign in basketball. They will be in our social media channels, guys. So please support them. And together, you will be supporting the project. I cannot wait. Can you share with us your vision for Lollipop, Max?
First off, those are some very large shoes to fill. So thanks for the challenge, Chad. Yes, we will use what each team member can bring to the big picture while building a PF design that is firmly incentivized for those who share Lollipop's vision. In addition, we have many tricks up our sleeve that will break the conventional industry norms and make everyone go, aha. We will continue to work with our colleagues to implement our new strategy and become the Amazon of the NFT industry.
That's awesome. Cool vision, Max. This is exciting and it raises my expectations even higher. I don't want this to end just yet. There are so many things I want to know. But anyway, as we keep reminding everyone, please join our Telegram and Twitter channels. We can all help each other there and learn together. Strength in numbers, as the saying goes in one of the NBA teams, Golden State Warriors or GSW. Everything needs to come to an end, guys. Please check out our roadmap displayed on the screen. You can also see this in our website. That's all we have for today. Thank you again, Vince. Thank you, Max. We are so lucky and happy to have you with us as innovators. We will see you very soon, guys. Have an awesome LPOP day. Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks so much, Chad. Hi, and goodbye, team. Great having you again.
Thanks, everyone.